Greetings, my champions, and welcome to Live with Chatufa. We continue to give you updates of what is happening in the nation, around our neighboring countries, as well as all over the world. Quite very interesting issues that we continue to talk about, and reminding most of our fellow Zimbabweans on how Emmerson Mnangagwa and ZANU PF continue to abuse people. Many people are being abused by ZANU PF. Many people are used and dumped by ZANU PF. Whenever they don't need them anymore, they forget that people do exist. And this is quite sad and pathetic, but that is the situation that we find on the ground. If you still remember the old man who said that Chamisa must be killed, the killed Chamisa Zanu PF old man is now begging for ZANU PF to give them some Christmas food hampers. And it is quite sad, as the starvation is kicking in, that a man who was speaking on behalf of ZANU PF, a man that looked like everything is well with ZANU PF, today does not even have anything to eat. And he has to be begging ZANU PF if they can remember them and give them something to eat this Christmas, because things are not well. So we have a report here that says the old man, who was popularly known for his utterance, kana ndichiti pasina Chamisa ndinoreva kuti ngaurayiwe, is pleading to ZANU PF led government for Christmas hampers. They were used and dumped, and now they are wallowing in poverty. And these are things that continue to happen to our fellow countrymen. You still remember this man? Today he has no food. And this is the very same thing that we continue to talk about when we say we are supporting the coming in of Nelson Chamisa so that the livelihood of Zimbabweans can improve. We have some people that are just waffling and uttering nonsense on behalf of ZANU PF and Mnangagwa, and yet they are not even benefiting anything. You know, at times I believe that if you are benefiting from ZANU PF, it's much understood, because at least there is something coming your way. But when you look at the majority of people that are supporting ZANU PF and those that are becoming so talkative on behalf of Mnangagwa and ZANU PF, those people, they don't have anything that they are benefiting from this ZANU PF. And ZANU PF does not care. These people, they only care about themselves. They will use you during the time of campaigns. They'll use you during the time of whatever. And you might think that they love you, they are with you. But no, a time comes when they've gotten what they wanted. They completely forget about the people. And that is quite very unfortunate and sad. And it's happening, but our people are not waking up to it. We wish our people can wake up from this deep slumber of being used by ZANU PF throughout their lifetime. And at the end of the day, nobody benefits. If you can look at the war veterans in the country, how much war veterans are suffering in Zimbabwe, and to think about it, that these are people that to sacrifice their lives, who left schooling and went, some even quite very young, but they went there, risked their lives, and they told themselves that if I die, I die. If I perish, I perish, for the sake of the love for their country. And today we have the very same people being arrested by Emmerson Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is no longer seeing them as their comrades anymore. Yet they were fighting side by side as equals. But today Mnangagwa, that is sitting in the seat of power, he forgets about them. He instructs police, who are young people who were born free, to go and arrest their fathers, who are men and women who fought for the liberation of Zimbabwe, all because they are asking for their livelihood to be improved. And you wonder why Mnangagwa feels so irritated by doing the right thing and just giving these people a better livelihood. Mnangagwa is at the exposure of all the natural resources of Zimbabwe. Why can't he just choose just one mineral resource out of the 67, 65 mineral resources we have in Zimbabwe? And then he can say, I'm dedicating this mineral resource to the war veterans. If ever we get revenue from it, we make sure that we supply the needs of the war veterans. Just that. Is that too much to ask? It's not. But we just have a government that is vindictive, We have a government that cares about itself. We have a leadership that is not leaders at all. And that is why our lives as a people are not changing. We continue to suffer. We continue to go down. We continue to experience the same problems over and over again. Our lives are not rising as the people of Zimbabwe. Life is in fact becoming worse by each passing day, which is quite very sad and unfortunate for a country that has so much riches under its soils. But that's ZANU PF for you. Is there anything that we can do except to stand up and to fight? This is why we are saying, Zimbabwe, let us stand up and fight. For those that are praying like intercessors, let's continue to intercede for Zimbabwe. We need God in our country. Zimbabwe without God can never become good. We need God. Although we may fight the physical war, although we may engage in political activities and do whatever that we think we can do necessary, but we still need God. With God on our side, Zimbabwe will be free. With God on our side, Zimbabwe will come out victorious. Zimbabwean people shall see a life they've never seen before, because God is going to do it in this season. We are in a season that the Lord is taking out the pains of the past and granting unto us victory. Let us continue, intercessors, to pray for our country, to believe God for our country. Let's continue to share information. Let's continue to support platforms of change like Chatufa TV Productions, as well as Live with Chatufa, by subscribing, by liking, sharing, and also introducing others so that they may also get to know what we are fighting for, to understand the nature of our struggle, so that they can join hands with us. And then we know that as we are many, we are more powerful, and we can continue to push ZANU PF until victory is certain. And that is our fight and our struggle. A luta continua until Zimbabwe is free.